Oh, no. Sure, I can hear you now. Okay. All right. So, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
Fine, I'm fine, I'm good.
Me too. Thank you. I'm doing great, as you can see. That's really great. Okay.
Did you get rid of your addiction?
Sorry?
Last time we just talked about that.
Oh,
Did you get
addiction.
rid of your addiction?
No, it's never gonna be okay. Uh,
I thought you will get it soon.
Takes time. Slow and steady wins the race. It's gonna take time.
Not always.
Yes. Okay. So, is there anything you want to talk about in specific for today, or do you want me to just pick a random topic again?
You are the doctor and the patient. You know better what we have to do.
Right, but it's always, students' choice. I let the students choose what they want to speak about. Or if they don't know, then I'm the one who's going to do it. Yes.
It's simple. That's the simple my case it is.
Okay. Then let me do one thing. I'm going to talk about accident.
Hmm? About what?
Accident.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going through like alphabetical order because last time I chose addiction, right? So starting with A.
Hmm.
Once again, I'm going to pick an A, so it's an accident. Right.
Hmm.
So let me see how well you can answer things related to this. Now,
Have you ever met an accident in your
many
life, or
times.
have you ever seen?
Many times. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very normal to me.
Last time when you met an accident.
Uh, as far as I can remember, it was when I saw two kids riding a bike in a very nice way possible.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like two little kids
Yeah, I got
riding
it.
a bike. I was like, wow. They were like coming like crisscross, and I didn't know where to go. And of course, they flew away. So I fell down. Kids. Okay. So,
Did you
how
got
about
hurt
you?
on that in that?
Oh yeah, I did. I got hurt on my knees and I got hurt on my toes and yeah, somewhere on the palm. It's cured right now. Yeah. How
Do you
about
have
you?
experience about it?
Yes. Have
I
you ever
think
got?
you have a lot of experience on it.
Oh, all right. Last one this year I got one at last. It's a few months back. Yeah, here one.
Okay.
Yeah. Wouldn't call that an accident, but I had it while I was playing. So yeah.
Okay.
Happens.
It's happened sometime.
Yes.
It's important to have to be.
Yeah, I mean, playing, I thought I'd get a nice physical exercise. I went for it, but I fell down.
Mhm.
So,
I've never met a serious accident, but sort of minor ones I met,
okay.
but not a severe one. But my father had two severe accidents in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
in which, yeah, first one, their driver was driving the car and suddenly he fell asleep.
Oh,
And instead of pressing the brakes, he just pressed the accelerator, and the car was just reached around 140 km per hour, and it just fell into the uh, nala or canal, whatever you ca- call it.
that's
The whole car was damaged, and all the doors were just like being. But Alhamdulillah, no issues. But my father was fine. Everybody was fine.
that's great.
That was a good car. That's why. After 3 months, just after 3 months, my father was traveling to Lucknow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was November in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
There was a car named Duster.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, our North India has a lot of fog area.
Mhm.
At that time only, a tractor was just crossing the road. The car just went through it. The whole roof was destroyed. I don't know how they managed to save themselves. They were used to tell like this that we all just were uh, suddenly we just lied lied down and we managed to save ourselves. Hope,
That's, I mean,
but
that's
they managed to save themselves.
terrific. It's great that you guys were safe and all. So, what would you do like if you had witnessed a car accident in front of you?
No, I didn't witness a car accident, but I witnessed a sort of train accident in front of me. Not exactly a train accident, but a man fell down from a train,
Mm.
and just in front of me. I was just like, कहीं से तो भी कागज गिरा है दूर से.
God.
I just told my father and some people surrounded. Something fell off the train. Some people has just reconfirmed with me, and one or two had also seen this scenario. They was like that this is not a paper; it is a man who just fell down from a train, and we were just worked in a rush to get him. When we reached, he was not in a very good condition. His legs, his hands were broken. His jaw was broken. At that point, we just called an ambulance. We picked him up. Me and my father uh, went to the hospital with him and just admitted him. And, we just did all the legal procedure, had an FIR or I don't know whatever he did. But I have seen a from very close. I don't know.
I mean, nobody would be fine in that situation, I guess. Yes. But I'm still shocked that
I
he
was fine. I
survived.
was fine, just chilling.
You were chilling. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. That's
It was something nothing for me. I was just it's normal. It's happened.
the point. At least you
Oh,
noticed.
maybe you are a girl. Maybe you are a girl. That's why you feel that's too much. But it's nothing fun.
I don't know. I mean, if I saw someone
I
right in
don't
front
know.
of
Most
me
of the girls.
in such a situation, I would have been and then a bit of amusement.
Seriously.
Right. So, let's say you accidentally bumped into a car. Okay, that's a parked car. Okay, and nobody saw it. What would you do?
Yeah, actually, we did sometime.
Walk away?
We did. Huh.
That's nice. Yeah.
It's just like at the point we will check there are cameras or not. If we could be caught, if
Mhm.
there are chances, we will use to uh, see all the possibilities how we can flew the point. If we go, Alhamdulillah, I didn't caught. I didn't get caught once. All the times I'd get just flew away from the point.
So you have
At first
experience.
glance, whenever I bumped into the car or something, I just used to analyze the scenario where I am and is there any camera where I can get caught or my scooty number get be caught, etc. If there is nothing like that, I will just flew away from the scene. अपना काम बनता बाहर आ जनता.
Right. What if there is a surveillance camera?
No issues. I will just see if my plate number can be caught or not. I
I
will
mean,
just
it would be.
check the camera is working or not, or it is what model it is. If
Mhm.
it has the ability to get the number plate, it could be. very difficult for me, but it didn't happen till yet for to me.
That's great.
In my town, they hardly someone installs camera in their house, but nobody does in our town.
Not common to have cameras, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. So how do you feel that, like, you feel that you knew that you caused the accident? How would you feel about it? A big accident, let's say, where you caused it.
Till that I didn't met in a huge accident, but if I did, first of all, I will check is there any injuries or health loss that I have been through, or however I can first however I can view with my mates from the scene because if I've met an accident, the crowd gets uh, much to and crowd gets to start gather and they start something like mob lynching. Hey, तूने क्यों भिड़ाई ये क्या वो क्या? They just start to do abusing and all. At that point, I will just try to see how I can flew from the point with my mates.
Mm-hmm.
It would be my first priority to flew with my mates. I don't know what happens, but I can't leave my mates alone there.
Oh, wow. Very bhaichara was it called? Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
be.
Friendship matters. So, so you do have a
It
lot of
matters a lot.
concern.
मरेंगे तो साथ मरेंगे, ये तो कोई बात नहीं.
Oh God, okay. I've seen most of the guys these days are always like, me and my homies. That's great.
I don't know about others, but it matters for me.
Wow. I wish I had friends. Okay.
Do you have any such friend like that that is very into bhaichara and all?
I hardly have friends. So imagine having friends who think about, like friendship level. No, of course not. I was an introvert,
Okay.
so I wouldn't. I was past.
Okay, you was not now.
No, no, no.
I
Who?
was
I
just thinking,
mean,
are you joking or just
no, I mean, back in time, I were nice, less talkative, being inside my room kind of person. Not, no, not anymore.
now you have become an extrovert person who can't be stood silent for a
Yes, of
while?
course. I agree. I speak anywhere. I have no.
How do you become such a person from an introvert to an overly extrovert person?
I'd
Did you
say,
practice something?
oh no, no, no. It was simple. Like during my sister's wedding, I had to speak with everyone, and I had no choice. Everyone would come and speak to me because my sister would just be standing there. I'm the one handling.
Hmm.
So I had to force myself to speak, and then I was like, okay, I'll speak anyways. I started going around speaking to everyone, and then it became a habit, and now I'm
Okay.
speaking with everyone.
It was it was by hook and crook. You don't have any chance. Just you have to do it.
Yes, it was not an option, so I had to. Right. So, how about let's say you found an animal on the road that was being hit by a car or a vehicle or anything, okay? What would you do?
I will just leave it. It doesn't matter for me.
So just leave it. That's
It doesn't matter for me.
that's sad. I mean, I go around saving
I
animals
don't.
on the road.
When 5 or 6 years ago, when I was a little child, it was very much for me that लग गई बेचारे को ऐसा वैसा. No, that's nothing funny.
Growing up, things would change.
I remember when I was in sixth class, I got an very big eagle. Around it was 15 to 16 kg in weight.
Hmm.
One of the his maybe his right wing was injured. I injured. I uh, I took it and went to a veterinarian. I went to a surgeon and all. I have done a lot of things for him, but after some time, it became a normal for me that it's nature. What we can do if we start looking on that and focus on anything does just happens around the world, how we can change it.
Okay. Optimistic. Right. So, let's say, so what would you do if you were offered a ride by your friend who had caused many accidents in the past?
It happens.
Trust.
चल भाई चलते हैं. Sometimes it happens that we are speeding on a highway and it's like there's a truck by this side and bus by this side. There's no space in between, and we can't just turn around. And our bike has a speed of around 120 kilometers per hour. It's just like अब बुढ़ो का जो देखा जाएगा और आंखें बंद कर रही है, अब देखो तो आगे बच के निकल गए और नहीं तो कोई बात. बट अल्लाह का शुक्र है बच्चे निकल गए.
I have a lot of trust, man. But okay. So let's say if your friend became afraid of driving after experiencing an accident, what would you advise them, suggest them to do?
Give any advice to him. I will just like बाहर में जा मेरे रास्ते.
Right. So you would encourage them to drive more?
I will not. I will teach them that you are a coward that you cannot drive. I will encourage them by teaching. I will just pump a lot of negative motivation to them that you are coward and you can't do anything. That it's not you like before. Before you have changed a lot. You became a scared person. You became a child or this thing like that. After some time, at the emotions of anger, he will start that thing. I don't know. Some. I did a lot, but it always works for me.
Okay. So you're trying to trigger them to do it.
Hmm.
Okay, negative one. Nice.
Hmm.
That's nice.
It always worked for me.
That's actually
Why
a
don't you give a shot to it?
uh, I need to speak to others to do that, you know.
Hmm.
If somebody is going to speak to me, I can tell it to them. But I'm not speaking to anyone, they are not speaking to me. Whom will I tell it to?
You're a mastermind in your group, huh?
No, I mean like let them do whatever they want. Why bother in their life? That's mostly my mindset.
No,
Don't drive.
it's not in our case.
That's
It's
how
not in our case. If my friend is suffering from me, it's like I'm suffering from that problem, and it's my problem. I have to do it, and I have to push him or help him, no matter what it costs.
ah, definition of friendship. That's great.
I don't know. It is for me.
I've never seen such friendship these days, though.
Acha,
It is very rare.
have you ever been in hostel?
No, no way.
You
No.
just missed a lot of good things and fun.
Well, I never needed a hostel because either my school or either my college or now my university is also near to my home. It's just few kilometers away. Can't bunk because there's nothing
Good,
near.
but you should go to hostel. It's fun. You got a lot of experience there, a lot of new friends, and you got a lot of new connections. And also, you get a whole new perspective of life. It can be happening. Oh, really? It is.
Hmm. Yeah, probably yes. But in my like experience, like what I've seen is most of my friends or cousins who go to the hostel come back a lot changed than before. So
It
that's
happens.
yeah, that's a fear of mine. I don't want to like change. That's a thing I have.
It's up to on you. If you want to change, you would be changed definitely. If you don't want to change, no matter what it costs, you can't be changed.
Right. Human mind can change anytime.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hence, I'm afraid of
It's
myself.
not human mind, but it's your will to do it.
Right. But I don't know why. It's always been scary for me.
For me, it was like that I have the founding. I was the one of the first mem student in my hostel.
Mhm.
I was the fourth admission in my hostel. It was something just a home thing for me. I was the hostel in charge for 2 years there.
Mm.
I just ma- I just managed their culture and all according to me. I just shaped everything according to me. It was the only one, or my group who just shaped the every environment, what to do and what how my student will see and all. You can say all the good or bad things, but mostly bad things was done by me only in our hostel.
See? Okay, that's okay. I sense a chaotic experience, which is nice. Okay.
Mhm. But it was something nice. Whenever I just call that memories, it was like it was a very good time. I just missed it a lot. But at that time, it was something like, हाय मर गए जान निकल गई अल्लाह बचा ले अब सस्पेंड होंगे अब रेस्टिगेशन लेटर आया अब ये हुआ वो हुआ. Now it's like I just used to miss a lot.
Right. Oh, good memories, I would say. Okay. Hmm.
No, no, it's not good memories. All the bad and horrible memories turn into good memories.
Oh,
Actually, they are not good.
okay. So it's something like the moments or the bad moments turn into a good memory.
It is.
Okay. That's nice. Okay. So shifting to a topic, I would say disease. Can you tell me a common disease which is found in our country?
It would be like polio. Now it's just abundant. This one could be a disease or a situation condition.
I can't hear you
Having
properly.
weak
Can you tell
eyesights.
it again?
Having weak eyesights like me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Eyesight issue.
It's very common nowadays, but two decades ago it was rare.
Hmm. Happens. Mostly, yes. Everyone are wearing glasses.
They are they, they are more double battery single power than 2 decades ago.
Right. You guys are paying to see people.
Hmm.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Most, even my entire family wears glasses. It's rare. Yes. So describe the healthcare system in our country.
It is something like for me it's something like a very good business that you can suck the people's blood and their money and provide nothing, and you can overcharge for it.
Mhm.
If you see the policy of government, you can say that our government doesn't want to educate the people. They just want to make money. I have heard, I don't know who was the finance minister or something, was he was saying IIT or AIMS or other government colleges are the huge loss or burden for for our country or our finance. We just had to shut them. I don't know what they was thinking to, why they was thinking to shut or why they was trying to cut their budget. Something like that. The politicians that doesn't want to teach spread awareness or make good healthcare system in our country. While you can compare our healthcare system to Cuba, it's a very backward country, but they have the world class and finest medical healthcare system in that country.
Mhm.
their normal colleges used to beat the level of our aim. It's very good. Nobody promotes it because it's very cheap to study there and all, but it is very good. It's just a slap on the US establishment and their system. It's a very big slap on the world's face. After being a such backward country, they just managed a very good and world class medical system at very cheap rates.
Oh,
They hadn't any entrance exam. It's there. It's like we have to pump it and we have to make it.
mm,
We don't know whatever it cost. Their government was communist. They had a communist government, but for them it's like we have to make the government doctors or the staff or paramedical teams of this quality and this level. We will, no matter how it cost, no matter what would happen, but we will. They
mm,
didn't have any neat exam or and all, but they given output better than our aims or a normal Indian education system. It's just a slap on us or a shame for our country.
mhm,
I don't know. But our government doesn't want to do anything. They just want to people be literate and they just want to suck their money and blood. They just want to tax us even more and more, and they just want to make the big billionaires rich and rich. They are just making the laws according to them. I just hate their system. I don't know. Just my frustration, or I could be wrong.
mm.
Right? I don't know. What your
Yes.
views on that?
I wouldn't say it's wrong. It's the same for everyone. Everyone thinks the same. Blood, sweat, and tears are money at this point. Okay. So India
ना
won't
बाप ना भैया सबसे बड़ा रुपया.
India won't develop at this point, yeah. But the poor remains poor and the rich remains rich.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a business.
In biology, we have heard the survival of the fittest, and nowadays we can heard survival of the richest. Only richer can be survived.
Yeah, makes sense, man. Yeah.
Middle class. Hmm.
Yes. Majority of the Indian community is filled with middle class. I would say that. Thanks to them. So, how do you think
But
that? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
no, no, just proceed.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you think the government should deal with the healthcare problems?
First of all, we just uh, have to close all the I think all the private institutions, or we have to if we are having private institutions, we have to regulate them. We doesn't give them an enormous power or authority to do this whatever they can do, or if we have to regulate their educational quality and infrastructure. We have to also regulate their system, and sometimes like nowadays it restarted. Have you heard about the donation system? Have you heard about it?
I guess I don't remember what I'm being such.
They like if you want an MBBS seat or whatever seat you want, we will just work for you. You have to just give us donation about 50 lakhs or 1 crore. We will manage for you
Oh, yeah.
within your preferred college. It just started nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
In last was a lot of problem. It just happened a lot. I think we have to regulate all the private institutions, even though government institutions too, but we have to open new and more education system, and the past that exist, we have to regulate them and develop their education system and infrastructure. We have to provide more teachers and budget to it. Nowadays, I've seen the government, central government, is just trying to cut the budget of their university. For example, the budget of AMU, they just reduced from 100 crores per annum to just 6 crores per annum. It's a, it's too much. They have reduced by 94%.
Mm.
Now it's 6 crore per annum.
That's too much.
We have to, hmm, we
Happening.
have to give more budget to them and other institutions too.
Mhm.
And we have to, basically we have to shut this commercialization of educational system or medical system. After that, things will be smoother and fine.
Hope that happens in someday.
In history, all the time from the beginning of human era, the medical system or educational system was on the government side. The government used to provide. There was no private institution. If they were granted stipend or fund from the government. There was no charge for the common people or the public for it. It was something like welfare for the society. Nowadays, it's a very big business or industry with the money. It should be not like this. It should be like past days. I think so.
Mhm. And one day, one fine day, the government will be nice and everything will go good. I guess so.
Hmm.
One day.
No, it will not happen until and unless they should get empowered and they got to know what's happening. Nowadays, everyone is like in Hindu and Muslim, Babri Masjid, Sambal Wali Masjid. Uh,
And they always have religious conflict out of nowhere. So tired of hearing this. Okay. So, can you describe some ways to prevent diseases?
a simple word, I will say just maintain a healthy lifestyle and have a balanced diet.
Mhm.
Do regular exercises. I
Or,
think it includes all the things that we can discuss in detail.
okay. What about people
In
who
brief, it just
can't afford it? Afford to maintain themselves.
no, it's never the case. It's not never the case.
Okay. Okay.
Is that you can't afford. Just eat simple and have some exercise. Just don't go to gym. Have some stretching or just walk around. It would be good for you to function. And just eat simple, not too much oily food and fatty foods.
Mhm.
It's that much only.
Okay. That's
And also that just have some shrubs that will benefit or give supplements.
Mhm.
For example, you can add shatavar or ashwagandha and all to your diet.
Yeah. That's always been there right from their childhood. Ayurveda. Great thing.
Ayurveda.
Yes.
My father is a huge fan of it, Ayurveda and Unani.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice way actually. Better than these English doctors. I like that.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's almost time to end the session for today, I guess. And as far as
Hmm.
I can see, yeah, you have a good communication skill. If you can talk with a stranger out of nowhere, then you can talk with people very well, right? That's pretty much good. You can, you will. Only motto.
Just talk. I just like to talk casually, but not in a formal way that we are talking. I'm a person like you who want to talk or have a good conversation in a casual way.
Mhm.
It's something very easy for me, but it's in a formal way. It's very hard for me. It's just like climbing a mountain or just crushing by it.
Speaking is never a
The
rocket science.
formal things.
We can.
No, it's not a never been a rocket science or a very hard for me, but it's the formal one. It's very hectic for me, but not casual one.
Yeah, I'll get over with time. We'll just to move on into business stuffs. That'll going to help you more. Shouldn't. Business
Okay,
English. Right. Okay, all right. Then yes, it's time to
sucks
end.
for me. It sucks
What?
for me. It sucks. I don't want. I didn't like to talk very formal or something like that. It's something like I just like to talk in a casual way or a
Uh,
friendly way.
Likings.
Hmm.
Yeah, but some situations we can't help it. We have to, right? But that situations we have.
It's a very hectic for me.
Yeah, you'll get over with time. It's okay. Business English always helps.
Hope so. Let's hope so.
Okay. All right. So then, yes, had a very nice day talking to you again. Hope you do the same and have a good day. Take care.
Please don't be very much formal.
Okay. Have a good day, bro. Bye.
Thanks. You too. Bye.